How fitting is it that Let There Be Carnage came out this year, and we're about to have carnage on that waiver wire.
Did you realize that you were a champion in their eyes?
Hello everyone, my name is Derek and welcome back to the Gridiron Blitz. On this channel, we do predominantly Detroit Lions content with some college and NFL live streams as well. So if that's your thing, give me a subscription and just hit the bell so that you can get personalized notifications and not all of them if you choose that. Well, we all saw this coming. The Cleveland Browns have cut wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr., and he is now on the waiver wire. As of the making of this video, he's been cut for about 7 hours or so. So he has to clear waiver wires. He has to clear waivers in order to be claimed by a team. And guess what team is first in line to claim Odell Beckham Jr.? The Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions are the first team on the waiver wire to possibly claim Odell Beckham. And if I understand the waiver wire correctly, they will have 24 hours from the moment that he clears waivers to either claim him or pass. And then they will go like that. After week 3, the NFL uses the current records of the NFL teams, starting from least to best, not including the playoffs. When you get to playoff teams, current seeding playoff teams, the structure is a bit different. So he's not going to the Rams. He's not going to the Titans. He's not going to the Buccaneers. The Detroit Lions have first crack, and I believe that there's no way that he makes it past the top 5 as far as the waiver wire is concerned. So that brings up a question. Detroit Lions fans, do you want Odell Beckham Jr. on this team? Now, I'll give you my thoughts. I don't want him on this team, but I do feel that there is a 60-40 chance that the Detroit Lions will claim him. Now, Grid, why don't you want Odell Beckham on this team? Well, it's very fitting that a new movie, Venom, Let There Be Carnage, came out this year. And Odell Beckham is like the symbiote Carnage. He will latch on to its host, that being a team, and completely destroy it. Okay, this guy is a cancer to the locker room. Every team he's been on, he has caused a ruckus, including his most recent stint with the Cleveland Browns. Now, on the flip side of that, the Detroit Lions do not have anybody in the wide receiver room that is a threat when it comes to any facet. I mean, you got Khalif Raymond. You've got that guy. He's giving it all he is. But Khalif Raymond is not a number 1 wide receiver. If Odell Beckham is on the team and we do decide to sign him, and why I would sign him is because he will take some pressure off of TJ Hockenson, who quite frankly looked fed up last week, like he's ready to be traded himself. And also DeAndre Swift. Our top receiver fluctuates between our running back DeAndre Swift and our tight end TJ Hockenson. It has never been Khalif Raymond or any wide receiver who has led the team in receptions in the 8 games that we've played thus far. So I'm kind of torn here. Shout out to Motor City Sports Talk and MicroMike. I did see a video from him and was like, wait a minute, is this really the case? So I did some research and found out that it is. So I want to give some love to Motor City Sports Talk and Detroit Lions Talk with MicroMike. You've got two tails. You got two sides of the coin here. The Detroit Lions are the worst team in the National Football League without a number 1 receiver and has first crack at what would still be considered a superstar number 1 receiver in the National Football League. So you have two sides here. If you're the Detroit Lions, do you take Odell Beckham Jr., who's basically been gifted, dropped in your lap for little of nothing, okay, and give your team more of a chance to win? Or do you pass on him and be looked at by your fan base, possibly in the media, that you are full-blown tanking? If you had Odell Beckham to be dropped in your lap with whatever the situation, do you take him? So with that being said, what do I think the Detroit Lions are going to do? As much as it pains me to say, I think the Detroit Lions are going to pick up Odell Beckham between tomorrow and Sunday. This time Sunday, he will either be on our team or he won't be. Right now, it's 60-40, we pick him up. 40/60, we pick him up. 40, we don't. What would you do? As the Detroit Lions fan base, I know you guys, some of you guys are screaming, get OBJ. Before the trade deadline, it was some people that were in the comment section saying that we needed to sign him. So leave it in the comments below. What do you think the Detroit Lions are going to do, and what do you want them to actually do? Maybe 4 or 5 years ago, this would have been huge news, and I think it's going to be huge news regardless. I do think if Odell Beckham does come to Detroit, I honestly believe he'll have one of the fastest selling jerseys for Detroit Lions fans that you've ever seen. I mean, even when there was no possibility in the world that we could get this guy, a lot of Detroit Lions fans wanted him. As I said before, personally, I don't want Odell Beckham on this team. I don't need carnage to be absorbed into my team. You've got young guys. We got the second youngest team in the league. We've got Cephas. We've got Amon-Ra. We've got guys, and this guy does not seem to be the best fit for any locker room right now. But I guarantee you that he will not make it past the bottom 5. The next team up is the Miami Dolphins. After them is the Houston Texans. There's no way that he makes it past the first 5, let alone to go to the LA Rams. So all you Rams fans or Tampa Bay Buccaneers fans, you might as well throw that out. Your hopes and dreams are lost if you did want a Odell Beckham Jr. So from a football standpoint, it makes sense because this guy will indeed help the team when it comes to if he can stay on the field and actually give it some effort. You also have the Odell Beckham diva side as well, okay? If he comes to the field, being on a team like the Detroit Lions, he already basically forced his way off the Cleveland Browns. He comes to a winless team where he can indeed be a superstar, but then he's running out there throwing hissy fits because he doesn't get targeted. Jared Goff has approximately 3 seconds to throw the ball. He already misses wide open receivers. You think that Odell Beckham Jr. is going to come to Detroit with a quarterback who misses wide open receivers and barely has any time to throw the ball and not cause a hissy fit, cause a ruckus? You might be from a different planet. So leave it in the comments below. How do you feel? What do you think the Detroit Lions should do? And what do you want them to do? I think it's going to be 50-50. Right now, I do not want him, but I'm 60-40, 60 that the Lions will pick him up. And by Sunday, Odell Beckham will be a Detroit Lion. Don't forget to subscribe to 2 brand new Detroit Lions content channels. That would be one created by myself, Detroit Lions Syndicate, which will hopefully be the start of multiple channels about multiple teams. So make sure you subscribe to that. In addition, ISN has brought you as well Raw Detroit, created by New Era Sports, formerly known as Noble Sports Entertainment. He's going to be doing draft prospects over there and giving you something that you really haven't had in the past couple of years. Just a raw look at our team and what they need to do to be winners. So make sure you guys give those 2 channels a subscription. They will be in the description below and the feature tabs as well. My name is Derek. This is the Gridiron Blitz. Should the Detroit Lions sign Odell Beckham or pick him up off waivers? We'll find out very soon. You guys are awesome, best subscribers in the world, and we'll see you in the next video.